I'm starting out in BR this time. We got the Golden Gamer Bundle featuring Saf. I thought this was a reference from IP, like a game or something, but I don't think it is. Comment down below if I'm missing something, but it's a pretty basic bundle. The sword looks like the vacuum tube sword from Save the World, so I approve. And the Golden Gauntlet back bling is here as well. If you guys want to pick it up while supporting me, feel free to use code Mista at your checkout. And the Mr. Brightside emote is here. It's traversable. And is this like Mr. Brightside, like the song, like the one in the start of Guardians of the Galaxy where Groot is dancing? If not, then never mind. But if you guys want to pick it up, either way, code Mista at your checkout. I really do appreciate it. And I figure I might as well do code shoutouts while we're here. There isn't too much going on in Say. We'll get to it, but yeah, I appreciate everybody. Come on, there we go. Back in my day, I complain about this all the time, but am I crazy? Discord used to load images like instantly, and now it just doesn't, and I don't really know why. I don't know. My computer's only gotten better since then, but regardless, been over a month since I used your code. I appreciate it. I really do. There's no obligation to use my code. You guys never have to spend anything with code Mista. But I really do appreciate it. It goes a very long way, and I thank you all so much. In fact, since we're transitioning to Save the World, let's use that time to share our joke of the day. Getting right into it. We're coming in hot with these jokes. Like, get it? Because it's like pizza. It's like pizza. Girlfriend, hello. Look, it's you every time you come through a door. Coming in hot. Yeah, she liked that one. That's how you do it, gentlemen. That's what you got to do. All right. Joke one of this weekend. I was stuck in quarantine all alone with a deck of cards. I guess you could say I was in solitary confinement. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Someone's dad or grandpa somewhere spent COVID playing solitaire, like not in a video game. I mean, deck of cards on the desk, and they are just, I'm sure they made that joke. I'm sorry for anybody who had to go through that. All right, let's do the daily stuff and save the world. Lab Dungeon Daily is here available today, and every time I'm going to talk about dungeons, I'm going to remind everybody that Cram Session is here. Cram Session is generally just good for resources in general, but the gold from the safe cracking quest is substantial. If you want a quick hit of 10,000 gold, go do that. Those are very, very good to do in dungeons. I got a whole guide on it. These free llamas, I think, are hourly at the time of recording. So if you watch this video minutes after release, go check the game. I do not believe these are 24 hours. 24-hour llamas do spawn at the end of every single month. Archer told me that, and I could not believe that it was actually on a consistent cycle. So yeah, if you ever want free llamas, just March. What do we go to 30 in March? I don't. Does anybody know this answer? 31st. Okay, so March 31st, there should be free llamas, and there'll be a couple of them there. Wow, really? You know, I don't need another copy of Swordmaster Ken, but why not? So I've been getting a lot of comments about Swordmaster Ken. In fact, he is pretty popular because he's the mythic base game hero for swords, and he's not that good. I mean, a 25% bonus while in Shadow Stance isn't nothing. That is a strong bonus, but being in Shadow Stance is not always consistent. You might think you're permanently in Shadow Stance when you're in the heat of the battle, and that's true, but if you ever just run up to a Smasher, he's a dead perk. If you ever just run up to a mini-boss or a Mist Monster, he's a dead perk. Those are the moments where you need your damage the most. This is why we consistently recommend using Assassin Sarah all the time, who is coincidentally in my superhero llama. Yeah, they're all coming out to talk today, and she's a better bonus. She's 22.5% in support instead of 25, and she's 90% in the lead. Oops. Instead of 75. So she's actually a stronger commander, albeit you do need to stack up that damage. You need to hit an enemy 5 times. That's, again, tougher to do, but it's more consistently applicable to like a mini-boss or a Smasher or a Mist Monster. That is where you can activate her consistently, and you don't need to rely on Shadow Stance. Of course, if you're using Cloak Shadow, I guess he's a good pairing with Swordmaster Ken, but even then they alternate, because if you are using Cloak Shadow and Swordmaster Ken, then your entire build is reliant on Shadow Stance, and it's just not consistent. So mathematically, Swordmaster Ken is kind of debatable, but if you've ever really paid attention, as I and others have, with gameplay, with footage, analyzing these situations, you can't constantly be in Shadow Stance. And I can understand if you're a Ken supporter, like, oh man, you can always kill a baby target and go into the fight. Like, well, yeah, but do you really want to be stopping your mini boss slashing every 4 seconds just for that? Don't even talk to me about Endless Shadow. If you're giving up Totally Rockin' Out or Blast in the Past, then we are way off meta. You are just having fun, and you should keep doing that because that's awesome. I highly encourage having fun. But if you want to talk about like meta, picks, the best damage you can do. Swordmaster Ken is unfortunately just not part of the conversation past what I just said. So I love it. He's not part of the conversation, but I just spent 2 minutes conversing. Okay, so missions. 4x drops terrain in the 34-4 play. Oh, right. Yeah, superhero llamas. Don't buy these unless you see a mythic lead. Or a mythic hero. Ironically, mine was in my upgrade llama. Okay. So Assassin Sarah is great, but I don't think she's worth 1,000 X-ray tickets. You can get her in regular missions all the time. 4x drops the rain of the 34-4 player. Thank you to Ray for joining. I'm a little late today. I thought it'd be later than I was on Discord. I even pinged about it, but then the lady and I got home from being out way sooner than I thought. So, all right, I'm here. 4x lightning bottom, the 46-4 player. Appreciate him joining regardless. A couple of recyclable weapons in the evac here. There are a few of these missions available today. I won't point them all out, but yeah, if you ever want to run a double legendary weapon mission, you could just recycle both of those and get a lot of weapon designs. Vacuum tube sword, as I mentioned earlier in the 58 zone, excellent melee. The chain lightning on that thing is nuts. 4x draw. No, is it? What's in the 108? Yeah, 4x reperk in the 108 4 player. Then the floor freeze in the 124 zone. Excellent trap. It freezes enemies. They take extra damage. Very, very good. 4x stops the rain in the 144 player. And Fleetfoot Ken. He's kind of taking a back seat nowadays because honestly, sprinting longer with Eternal Wanderer is just so satisfying. But if you ever want to just run 12.5% faster all the time, he's great to have in support. He pretty much improves any build he's in. If you're not able to build the #1 recommended builds with all the best heroes, maybe you're missing an event hero or you can't afford something with Flux, Fleetfoot Ken just works in every build. I shouldn't say he improves every build he's in. He just makes he's a nice addition to any build. You're not going to be unhappy that you're moving quicker, you know? Ceiling Drop Trap and Stormblade, excellent trap, excellent melee. Two things I talk about all the time, so I won't elaborate, but they are great. Legendary Survivor, the one and only we have available today, coincidentally, in a Rescue the Survivors mission, so that's there if you want it. 4x, what's the next one? Is it really... Oh, we're backing up a step. Yeah, okay, all right, backing up all the way. Yep. Vacuum tube rifle in the 108 zone, great to recycle, great to use. Chain lightning on that thing is actually very strong. Sealed electric field, also very good. Then the 116 zone has a lot more going on. Yeah, wall darts, Thrasher, excellent trap, excellent SMG, just a lot of really, really great missions available today. Then I think it is the high zones. Yeah, just going all the way up here. So 4x Eye of the Storm in the 144 player, 5x legendary perk up, easy modifiers, 5x perk up, 5x lightning the bottle, 5x lightning the bottle, easy modifiers again, and storm shards. Yeah, this mission is just begging you not to run it. You got metal just kicked out. You got nature, metal corrosion, don't use metal. You got exploding death bomb, healing death burst. It's a tough time. But yeah, these missions are going to be easy if you run these. All of these are easy modifiers. A couple of them, or one of them's water. At least you can use the chain lightning. Deliver the bomb will not count towards your weekly quest. So description down below and every single daily explains how to get that if you don't have it. But yeah, another one of those double legendary items in canny. Bullet bolt's okay. So is the neon scythe. But if you don't want to use those, you can recycle both of these for some easy weapon designs. Floor launcher's good for launching enemies around. Tiny Instrument of Death, also better than you might think, but Thrasher, one of the best SMGs in the game, still as it was 2 seconds ago. Wall Dynamo, excellent wall trap, does great damage in the 58, or 52. Some of these are not that complicated, just gotta mention it. Elegant Scythe, I've heard good things. I don't know. Thrasher, still, we got like 3 of them available today. I'm digging it. 4x drops the rain in the 74 player, and I think that's it for canny. So yeah, let's move on to Stonewood and Plankerton. 4x drops the rain in the 19-4 player. Then the 4x drops the rain in the 34-4 player. It's going to be rain all the way through here because you can't get any other evolution material in Stonewood. So 4x drops the rain there as well. So yeah, decent missions. Nothing too crazy, but it's here. So that's it. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Subscribe. Like the video. Advanced CG, link down below. Use code BEAST for 10% off. I'll see you tomorrow.